Alright guys, it's that time of the year again. It's Copper Garage second annual garage sale extravaganza blah. Almost fucked it up there, but I saved myself. So, what you can do is save yourself the headache and buy this badass reusable cotton element air filter. The top lid is from Summit, the bottom one's from Spectra. Yeah, I cobbled it up, but for you, 25 bucks because you need to feed that engine fresh air. This thing flows enough air to suck the chrome off a ball hitch. Boom, you need that. So, next thing I got is the 650 Proform, which is really a quick fuel. Recently rebuilt, which didn't really need a rebuild, I just needed to check it. I had it on this engine right here, running, tested, dialed in. You can put this on your engine, chances are it's gonna run like a champ. It does not have the electrical choke mechanism, but if you're going to drive your car like a real man, you don't need no choke. Especially if you drive it between spring and October, you really don't need that choke. So, but you can buy it for 30 bucks. For you, $350. This is a good deal. If not, make me an offer. Worst I'm going to say is no. But this thing does work. It's cleaned out. We actually recently had it on Project Enron's big block on the run stand, so you guys know that it is fresh, it is recent, it is good. So, on to the next thing. So say you built yourself one of them badass high-winding horsepower engines. So what I got here is a Rob MC mechanical fuel pump. It's a 6-vein style NASCAR pump, I believe. And this is what I ran in my small block. Now, you might be saying to yourself, why did you sell something that is good? Well, my laziness dictated what I wanted to do. And really, instead of verifying that my gauge was good, I just went ahead and redid my entire fuel system. Fuel pressure is the same. I had a bad gauge. But I'm going to pass the savings on to you. 125 bucks. You couldn't buy this at fucking Kmart for that much. Is Kmart even around anymore? Which lends me to believe you can only buy this at one source. So, next thing, I got an old Holley chrome pump. Pretty basic. This is your standard Holley chrome pump. They don't even make this anymore, but it's actually got a tag on there. I ended up with this in a parts deal, but it still sucks. And sucking in this situation is good. So, I don't know, 25 bucks? It works. Alright, next thing. I got a GM HEI distributor that all the guts from my old distributor are in here. They're still good. I did a tune-up, which everything still worked good. So, but it's a GM distributor with the locked out timing plate in there. I do have the weights for it somewhere up here, so you can go back to an advanced curve. It's got a bronze gear, so it's ready for your big beefy ass roller cam. And I also have the stock iron gear for it as well to go with it. This, really, 50 bucks, can't beat that. I mean, you could throw enough spark in here to shock your neighbor's ass. I mean, what you can do about that? And then I got a Jegs unit, HEI, 80 bucks. Same thing as that, except it's made by a little kid in China. So, it does not have the Wuhan. This will not give you COVID, but this will give you about 50,000 volts of spark to your engine. Alright, now I bought some big block Cometic gaskets early on in the year. I'll tell you exactly what I paid for them because I had to wait fucking 3 weeks for them to the point where I just went out and bought different gaskets. I bought 2 sets of Cometics. I paid about $117 with shipping for these. They were not cheap. The difference is one of these is 12 thousandths thick. One of them is 31 thousandths thick. They're for big block olds. For you, for both, 65 bucks for each, 35 bucks. Yeah, there's a difference there. You need to take both. All right. Now, say you got yourself a good launching car, but maybe it's not launching good. Do you know if it's launching good? I don't know. I got a 3500 stall right here. This came out of my small block powered 72 Cutlass. This converter in my car 60 footed at a 158. So it works. It's a 3500 stall from DACO. Not the greatest company in the world, but it was behind the greatest car in the world to me. My fucking shitbox. So it worked for it. It should work for you. For this converter, I'll take 150. It should work. It's great. I just pulled it out running. It does have a drain in it, so you can drain it, check it, but the fluid in that transmission is cherry red. All right, so last and not least, here we got the bump sticks to make your booty go pop. And what I mean by that is I got this big Lunati Voodoo camshaft. This is the biggest flat tappet hydraulic cam they offer off the shelf, I believe. And I got the matching lifters for it because this cam is already ran, already broke in, ready to go. The lifters were maintained in order, front to back by bank. So when I open this bitch up, hopefully they don't fall out. F for front of the engine. 1 dictating the odd side of the engine. 2 dictating even. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? All right. So now that you guys know all that, I'll give you some specs on the cam because somebody's going to ask me, what are the specs on the cam? All right, so it's part number 104-207-05. It's got 539, 555 lift. That's intake and exhaust. 241 duration, 249 duration, intake and exhaust, respectively. It's on a 110 LSA, installed 106, and the duration and all that shit is at 50,000s lift. So that'll be a great cam for a nice, solid street big block or a rowdy small block, kind of like what I got. That converter will work perfect for this cam. So will this fuel pump. You're going to need at least like 10-to-1 compression with that cam. So if you're trying to put this on your little 9.5, 9-to-1 engine, this shit won't work for you. Your car is going to be laying over faster than the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy in an oven. So make me an offer on this stuff on the camshaft. I will take $175 to $150. Make me an offer. I'm not really firm on any of this stuff, but I'm trying to sell this stuff because I really don't need 2 fucking distributors. I don't have use for a carburetor this small, really. Pontiac's got a fucking Edelbrock 600 that's perfect. And but you know, Project Enron was kind of a good big chunk of our lives the last couple months. And I wanted to offer a memory to you guys out there. So much like the QVC channel, we're gonna model this beautiful timing chain that came out of Project Enron's Big Block. For the small price of $10, you can have this beautiful timing chain. Get it gold plated. Put it around your neck. Throw it at traffic. Have a piece of useless history. Project Enron's timing chain. $10. I'll ship it priority mail. I'll make sure it's cheap. So on that note, if you want some, get at me. See you.